All right, so last thing, just kind of a review of what we've been talking about. So really what we're talking about is our model of the atom, right? So we have the kind of positive nucleus and then the electron floating around. Previously, it was thought that the electron could be anywhere, so we'll call this the continuous model. But then what was shown is that the electron isn't allowed to be anywhere. It has to be on these certain orbits. It can be on these orbits, but it can't be in between. So this is the Bohr model. And so this is when we introduce quantization to this, that these energy levels are quantized. And then another thing that we said is, well, wait a second, an electron isn't just a particle, it's also a wave. And so we could think about this orbital as really just being a wave. This could be a really bad picture, but just picture that being a wave. So we'll call this kind of the wave model. And then after that, we developed to kind of today's model. So this is today's accepted model. And it's the most kind of accurate. Here we have a nucleus in the center, and then what we have around it is just a probability of where the electron will be based on its energy, right? So we have an s orbital that looks just like a sphere, and then we've got kind of these p orbitals that look like dumbbells, 3 of those, and then there's d orbitals and stuff like that, right? So this is just kind of a model based on electrons' probability of being found in that region. Region? No, don't spell region. Found in that area. Right, so really what we're talking about here is the development of this model. And I understand at this point your brain is probably fried and you're probably really confused as to what is going on. Really what I want you to focus on is what is N, what does it tell you, what is L, what does it tell you, and what can it be? What is M sub L, what does it tell you, and what can it be? And what is M sub S, what does it tell you, and what it can be? And this stuff will get a lot simpler when we move on to these models. So you see if you pay attention to this kind of center area, you can see that when we go from left to right, we're going to start filling these orbitals with electrons. And once we start doing that, things will start making a lot more sense. But for now, you just kind of got to stick through it.